What's up YouTube? Today we have the Shackle, which is a smartphone holder for your bicycle or anything with handlebars basically. And here's the piece that mounts to your handlebars. And you can see it's adjustable. You have this really big thumb screw here that you don't need any screwdriver for. And then you can adjust the, let's see if you can see that. You see you can go, that's the tightest. I can go the next one over, third one, fourth one over. So you can see you can accommodate a pretty large tube through here. You can eventually take it all the way off if you can't slide it over, which I think I'll have to do. That's why they do this, I guess, is by having this system I can go, see that's really not that, I guess I could go in and then swipe it over. Let's try this. Okay, so I got it in there, spin it around. The brake wire is getting in the way a little bit. Okay. So I have that. This is pretty good. So now I'm going to screw it back in. To get this piece on here, it just goes on the ball joint here. You also though need the screw that goes on the back. So you put the screw cover on first. The Shackle does the sides of the phone, gets it in that way. But then you want to have something holding it up and down, and that's where these little rubberized polyurethane, whatever they're made out of, come into play. By the way, these are polyurethane. They call them butterfly bands, and they give you 3 in the box. The reason being is if you lose them, they say if you lose them. But I also think that, well, they say they stretch up to 10 times their size, which is pretty wild. The other thing too is my Nexus 6 is pretty big. So I think if I was to use it for the Nexus 6 and then I used it for like an iPhone 5, I feel like the Nexus 6 one would be much more stretched out. And maybe I'd want to use like 2 separate ones for different size phones, but maybe not. I mean, I haven't used it that much yet, but after a couple uses, it hasn't really stretched itself out to the point where it's, you know, not coming back. So just to show you, my Nexus 6 with a sub case, which is extremely wide, barely fits. Like I'm pressing the power button right now, but I got it in there. So I got it in there. Nexus 6 with a sub case does fit. Let's go ahead and measure that. It's 3 3/4 inch is what it could fit in here. Wow, that thing sure stretches. This is this, and I actually got it to stretch all the way around this Nexus 6 with sub case. All right, it fits. I mean, and I can still grab the handlebars, no problem. If I had to like, it might bump in if I had to like hurt, if I was not holding the handlebars, then I go. But you can move it around. You can move. I can go into landscape. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. I can go into landscape, vertical. You can spin it. This is pretty cool. Not too shabby. Now we're gonna check it out with the iPhone. So here it is with the iPhone 5. I also have the iPhone 5S. They're very similar, and they both fit about the same. It covers the power button a little bit, but that shouldn't be an issue. You should just be able to click right on top of that. There you go. So yeah, that ball joint right there, the tighter you tighten this and the loosen is how easy this is to move. Like right now it's really tight, so I gotta do it with like a full grip. I can't just do it with like one finger to move it, you know, vertical or diagonal. But it's on there. It's on there really good. Previously I've been using this. This is how I put my phone, is I put it in like a little bell case like this on the front, and then it gives me a little extra storage as well, but it moves around in there and I can't read it. I have to open this up and grab the phone out each time. Even with the little storage here, my phone actually doesn't even fit into this one. To see what kind of vibration we get, let's hit some bumps here. Not bad so far. We can rotate it the other way as well. Okay, so I was able to get it to slip out a little bit. Yep. See, it slipped out again. Not even connected right now on the bottom part of the Shackle. It's only at the top. It's only at the top of the Shackle. And still that rubber, the butterfly band, still holds it in. We took the phone out of the case. So here's the Shackle. And it's in there good. And now I see why they have this rubber elastic, because I don't really, with my case it was rubber on rubber and I felt like the connection was pretty good, but now it's like metal on rubber. I could see why you'd want this you want that band. So it just goes right around there. It's kind of cute. It's like overalls or what are those things that people put on their pants? Suspenders. It's like suspenders for your phone. Okay, so there you go. I also raised the brightness on my phone so you can kind of see what it looks, so you can actually see it. So now, like, I could go and, you know, access my apps. I can go and get into my phone and access my apps while I'm riding. Let's see with this app on and without the case now. So now we have the app on, recording my, it says I've already gone 0.02 miles. My current speed. Wow, it's pretty good at catching my speed. 12 miles per hour. Not bad, right? And then I go stop.
Activity stopped.
Let's say you want to watch a YouTube video. You just go. Boom. Now we're watching TV while we ride. Let's try that out.
Oh, she's eating it.
What are you doing right now?
I'm feeding Shanna ice chips.
Does she like it?
She loves it.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you could, like and subscribe. And until next time.